Alright guys, Slow Tranquil Sense coming into you once again with another review. Now today's review, we're going to review Versace Eros Edt versus Eros Flame. So, if you're not familiar with this, Fratcom's Club King, right? Versace's Eros, loud, flamboyant, look at me. And this one's super minty. It's got a lot of tonka, a lot of vanilla, sour apples in it. It's got a little minty going on at the forefront. I really love this. Now, let me explain something about this one. I really like it on me. It's like a guilty pleasure that I love the smell of Versace Eros. Now, I really don't wear it out too much because now when I like this, I like to smell it on other people, and I was like, oh, they're wearing Eros. I like smelling it on myself, and I really don't want to wear it because to me it's a little basic. Not that it's basic, but a lot of people wear it and I don't want to be a part of that kind of stuff. But don't get me wrong, because this one is a lovely, gorgeous smell that I really do love. A club scent and all the definitions. It's sweet, it's flirtatious, it's loud, it's outgoing, it's energetic, it's super well suited for live events, going out, even dates and stuff like that, you know? So don't get me wrong, lovely, gorgeous scent, guilty pleasure of mine that I like wearing it, but you know, but don't get me wrong, I don't want you to get discouraged by not using this, man. Use it. I love smelling it on other people. I just don't want to wear it myself out in public. I do wear this maybe when I go to sleep or something like that, and I just love smelling this stuff, man. It's super gorgeous. Now Eros Flame, where I only have a little decant of it. It used to be full, but this one is a little different. This one I can see it more for like off-the-seat type scent. Let me see. Now where Eros Flame and Eros Edt differ is that Eros Flame is not as sweet as its older brother. It's a little more herbal. It's got more mandarin in it. That mandarin note really pops off and it merges with this like basil herbal scent, like a basil, marjoram, thyme, rosemary type of scent. I'm not sure which one of those, but it's one of those kind of minty, culinary herbs. And the mandarin mint just really pops off, man. Super herbal. It is still kind of sweet, but it's not too sweet like this guy. I don't think this one is suited for the office at all, man. Let's just put it this way. Now, Eros Flame would be a little more oriented towards office, more daytime use. Yeah, you can wear this at night. I can see it getting compliments. You know, it's easy to like. But again, if you were to, let's say you've never smelled Eros and you want to try it out at first, get the original one, then get Flame, you know? Now, like I said, Eros will always be my favorite. Eros Flame, I'm not a big fan of it, but I can appreciate it for what it is. Where this one is mint, apples, vanilla, and ambroxan, and tonka bean. This one will be mandarin, that herb that I said, maybe basil. I think it's rosemary though. I think it's rosemary. It's mandarin, rosemary, amber, and some type of woody note in the background. More than likely it's cedar. Cedars is so used so often in fragrances. And it's got a more woodier vibe. This one's got a more sweeter vibe over here. So yeah, Eros Flame, Eros Edt, they're both good, man. I'd rather have this one in my arsenal any time of the day. I do admit that the Eros Flame bottle does look cool with the red. I wish I had it right now. Maybe later on I'll get it, but in my opinion, 10 mLs was more than enough for me. And like I said, I rarely wear this. If anything, I only have this to sell. That's why I have so many bottles of this stuff, because people love this DNA. Again, people love this DNA. I still got another bottle in there, and I go through these super fast, you know, and again, for good reason. It's super good. So If you really want to check out Versace Eros Flame and you smelled Eros EDT before, just remember that while they are have the same DNA, this one's gonna be a little more masculine. It's gonna have a little more herbaceousness to it, more mandarin popping off, and more woods, as opposed to the Eros EDT, where all the other notes are making it more easier to like. You know, Eros Flame I think is more suited for, like I said again, for office. It's a little more commanding, it's a little more aggressive, as opposed to the fun going out, lively going Eros EDT, the fun playboy. You know, Eros Flame is more reserved. And I made this comparison about the EDP, where it's more toned down, more reserved. But this one is more than that. It has, where Eros EDT and EDP would be the same dude, different vibes going on. Eros Flame would be at 10 years old, at 10 years plus to Eros EDT or EDP, and that's what you're gonna get with Eros Flame. A more mature, less fun, herbaceous dude, man. More suited for the office. There's no fun in him. He does joke around a bit. He's not so serious, but it's rare. So guys, again, Slow Tranquil Sense coming in to you once again with a short, nice little review here. If you guys like this type of content, let me know, man. If you guys like that, the full day wearings of like me wearing it to work and getting other people's response, let me know. I'm still gonna do a couple of I'm still gonna do top 10 and stuff like that. So Slow Tranquil Sense out.